welcome back. I'd gone outside today. You can see from what I have worn, isn't it? It's a different dress. I love this. This is the color I've been looking for. It's purple. I want a dress in purple color. I told you the other day when I went to a shop, I saw a purple dress and I badly wanted that, but it was not of my size. It was too big. I don't know why that shop called His Trends usually keep dresses which are extra long. I told you about that, isn't it? So I went outside today and I had biryani for lunch and it was not at all good. I'll give it 50% marks out of 100. I bought egg biryani since today was my day to have an egg. So I thought I'll try biryani. Biryani is my favorite forever, but it was just not good at all. Disappointed. Anyway, we will buy it from another shop the next time and see how it is. Have you ever tasted biryani from Nandini, Andhra? When I was staying in Bangalore, I tasted it from there and it was too good. So relying on the memory of my young age, in the sense when I used to have biryani and I loved it, that was the time when I was non-vegetarian, not a vegetarian. So I thought, let me try it now. It's going to taste the same way. The only difference is that I no longer take the chicken or mutton or fish, but I do take eggs, so I can have egg biryani. So I tried it, but disappointed. So I had some work outside. I went at 11 o'clock, returned at 1:45. Anytime I go out, there will be some or the other thing, and I love walking in the town and looking at the shops. I really like it. It's a great feeling. So, and I forgot something, so I have to go again another day, probably tomorrow or day after, let's see. I made a video at this time yesterday, right? I know I can make out looking at the surrounding that it was the same way it looked like outside. And you won't believe it, I went walking. I finished my walking as well when I went out, and it was so damn hot when I went. And I'm just telling one of the shop people that I didn't realize it's going to be this hot, because I thought that it was raining for 2 days, yesterday and day before yesterday, so it could be, the sun could be a little distant and it's not going to be that hot. But oh my god, you step outside, I think I've got tanned. I forgot to use the sunscreen in my arm and feet actually. So only the neck and the face was covered with the sunscreen, and I think I've tanned. It was that hot, very hot. So I don't know how it could be so. It rained 2 days and it was kind of cold. Yesterday night I remember saying to myself so many times that it is so cold, so cold. I just kept saying that and I slept yesterday. And today it's damn hot. Okay, so coming to something serious other than this, yesterday somebody asked me what keeps you going and what gives you motivation. It's a secret that everybody wants to know, so you could be like that, right? So I thought about it for a while and I said that one thing is creativity. It keeps you going. Second thing is momentum. Your body and mind has to be active all the time. So if you are active, it gives you motivation. So first is creativity. If you are creative, you indulge yourself in anything creative, whatever is that area, whether it is singing, writing, cooking, or anything that is creative, it keeps you motivated. Apart from that, I told keeping yourself active mentally and physically, which gives you momentum. and that keeps you going, that gives you the motivation. So second thing is that. Third thing is I thought about it for a while longer, and I said that it is what you invest your time into. You have to be wise in investing your time into be it anything. If you have no sense of what you are investing your time into, then you will not be able to keep yourself motivated, which means that you could spend a long time in some area which you are not meant to at all, and it will not do you anything good. So that doesn't keep you motivated. You want to be motivated, you need to be aware of what you are investing your time into and do it wisely. So these are the three things, secrets, which keeps me going, which keeps me motivated. In the sense, this is a question, this is as an answer which I'm giving to you, relating to what keeps you going every day. It's not about the goals. That is a different part. You can say, some people can say that I have goals and that keeps me going. I spoke about it the other day, okay? But that is a different way of answering it. This is how you do it. Like if I'm asking you, you are so fit, how do you do it? So people are going to answer like, I have my food habits, I do regular exercises and all. But that is not the question. How do you keep yourself fit? In the sense, how do you get motivated to do it? We know what are we supposed to do, but how do you get motivated to do it? So the answer to that question lies in this. Creativity keeps you going. Every time you think about it, why do you do so many things? I have thought many times, why do I put myself into so much of exhaustion doing things which is kind of difficult, but I just want to do it regularly. In the sense, one thing is over, I want to do something else. So what is it? What do you get out of it? Why do you do it? The thing is that you want to stay motivated, and your motivation comes from that. So creative work, anything, it keeps you going, and you get motivation out of it. Second thing is you have to be active. When you are active, it keeps you motivated. Mentally and physically, you have to be active. Next thing is simple as that. What do you invest your time into? That's it. Very simple. But it makes all the difference. What do you invest your time into? Be aware of what you are investing your time into. Don't give more time to meaningless activities. Don't give more of your time to negativity. Don't give more time to things that are useless in many ways, because we all have to go through all these things. We cannot totally avoid it, isn't it? So since we cannot avoid it, let's give it the least amount of time. That's something we can do. So when you do that, you stay motivated. So these are the three answers that I gave. Okay. What is your way? I spoke about something else the other day. Like I said, I spoke about the goals and things like that. So there are different ways of answering the same question, but this is the way I have looked at it. Maybe when you look at it differently, you could have different answers. So the thing is, the more active you are, the more motivated you are, because as Modi ji once, I said this before also, he always say that hard work doesn't make you exhausted. In fact, it will give you more energy to do more things. So if you try clubbing these three things, creativity, investing your time in the right kind of things, and keeping up the momentum, that is staying active mentally and physically. If you work on these three things, you have enough and more motivation. You can stay motivated. So try that, okay? There is nothing else. It's a simple thing. And if you have something else in your mind, do share it, because as I told the other day, when you have a different idea and I have a different idea, and we both exchange it, I have two ideas, my idea and your idea as well, isn't it? So that's the most amazing part of it. That's the most amazing part of being with the people who have a lot to share, a lot of thoughts, a lot of mental energy. You have to be with people who have so much to share with you so that you can grow. Because you have, if you are at level 2, you want to have to climb to level 3. So unless you have good company, it's not going to happen, right? So that's one thing I want to say. Always know which level you are, because if you know the level that you are in, you will know never to go down that level. You will know how to climb up that level. Don't you think so? So you must know, don't never go down, always go up. So if you are in 2, you want to go to 3, what are things that you need to go to 3? You need to know what you are investing your time into, definitely, because if you invest in the wrong kind of people, being at level 2, then you are either going to be stagnant at that position or you're going to go down, and you don't want that. So what you do is invest in the right thing, in the sense, be careful of how you invest your time into. We cannot avoid certain circumstances in life, certain situations. We all have situations that we don't like, but we have to be a part of it. So when you are in those situations, give the least amount of your energy into that, and watch the clock. Know how much you're giving, because you know you are in level 2 and you don't want to be there forever. You want to climb up, and you never would want to go down that level. So that's how it works. Again, this dress is loose. I don't know, when I go to the tailor and show her, most of the dresses, they look the same size, but when I wear it, it's all loose again. I don't know why. Does it happen with you? This is a part of the time that I really love. I don't know, sun does magic to me. Sun is good for me. It is damn hot, I'm telling you. It's like how do I explain it? What kind of sun, what kind of heat is there when you step outside? But it does so much good to me. It does so much. I got a Santa cap. I just got one because nobody likes to wear Santa caps here. Nobody likes to cut a cake. Nobody likes having a star. But I like it. Nobody likes it. It's none of my thing. I like it, so I'm going to do it. So I got a Santa cap. I'm going to share a picture on the Christmas day, and I will get a cake. I will cut it. I will share a piece of cake with you guys. Okay. So what if nobody likes it? You like it, you do it. You like it. Do you like it? The question is, do you like it? Let me ask you that question. Do you like it? So many times we do so many things because nobody likes it. I'm not going to do it. Nobody likes it. But then somebody will ask you, do you like it? If the answer is yes, do it. You like it. You are a person, and you are a very important person, just as much as any other person. In fact, at times you are more important than other people. You know that? So you need to take care of your wishes, your desires, your likes, your dislikes. It's very, very important in life. If you don't realize it at all, you think that everybody else's things are important, you are not important, then you are going to put yourself down every time. You'll have to do so many things to please others while you stay disappointed. You stay like you are doing a big sacrifice. But finally, you will just sit there, and sometimes you will be asked a question, did you like it? If you liked it, why didn't you do it? So you just need an answer. That's it. I'm not saying you don't do it. I'm saying keep an answer ready, because your own conscience will ask you, and you may have to answer that. So that's it. So if nobody likes Christmas and nobody likes cutting a cake, but I like it, I'm going to do it. So I bought one Santa cap, and I loved it. It's not expensive at all, because the thing is that last time I had shared some photographs. If you remember, this time I'll have to from so many years on Christmas I take a solo picture, and I share it. I wear something red. And this time I told you, coincidentally, when I went outside to buy something, I bought something in red, though it's a salwar. Last time I bought a t-shirt and it's still there. So this time, do you like this color? Tell me honestly. This purple, definitely I'll buy one in this. So beautiful, this color. Don't you think so? So we will buy a dress in this color. Okay, make a note of it. I have a nail color in this shade. There are some colors which I really love, but it's very difficult to get it. When you go out and you go behind the colors that you want, you go to the shop, you won't find it. Many times I've gone to shop thinking I'm going to buy this color. But when you go there, you'll have to select from whatever is there, and it's not like you have a great choice in these shops. So then you are so disappointed, you forget about the color that you went looking for. Like, even though you have a range of it, a few, like 3 to 4, still you don't get it. So for me, like, I want a dress in purple and green. I don't have many greens, dark green, and I don't have a color beige. I love beige color. There are some light colors which actually looks good on everybody, whether you have darker complexion, whether you have fair complexion. For fair people, they have the privilege that they can wear anything and it suits them, all the colors. So, but for people like me, I think I have a medium complexion, more towards the dark, not towards the fair. Medium complexion. For that, you have to be very careful. Some of the colors doesn't suit you. You know that. Like orange doesn't suit me. There are different shades in orange, and orange is a beautiful color, but it doesn't suit me. It doesn't make me look I don't know. It makes me look kind of odd. And there are some shades which doesn't suit me at all. But and I used to think none of the light colors suit me, so I mostly go for the dark colors, because they're for two reasons. One thing is that dark colors absorb all the light and it makes you look thin. Do you know that? See, if you have a leggings of light color or a dark color, have you noticed that the darker one makes you look in shape? But if you wear a light color leggings, it just shows all the flesh there is in your thigh, your bags, which you have been hiding for all these days. You must have noticed it doesn't give you that shape. So that's the reason. If you wear a black t-shirt or a darker color t-shirt, it makes you look in shape. But if you wear a light t-shirt, you have to be in shape and somehow, because it's going to be obvious, light colors. Because light colors, I think it reflects back all the rays, the light which falls on it, while the black and the other dark colors absorbs it, which it makes you look thin. So I prefer dark colors. So light colors takes a lot of boldness for someone with medium complexion or with dark complexion to wear to wear lighter colors. You need to go by the fitting. It has to be fitting. So for me, that's kind of difficult to wear light colors. But these days I bought some light colors and I felt that it actually goes with my complexion. So one is this purple. Definitely I'm going to look for a purple. Then there are some brown shades which I want to buy. It's in my list. So the thing is that maybe you will have to go by getting materials and getting it stitched. That's how it is. Because if you're not getting it online also, then you'll have to buy the material and get it stitched. So all the sari blouses have come. In fact, the tailor lady is so nice. She was telling me, why do you want to buy another blouse material and stitch it now? Because the other day I had some problems with the fittings of the blouse which I got stitched, and I was not happy about it. There were some issues which is little of my mistake and little of her mistake actually, and we came to a compromise that we are going to adjust it this time somehow and go for a different style of blouse which which will never be. By getting it stitched in that style, you will not have to deal with these problems which I had right now. So but since I had got 5 blouses and 5 sarees, and I have not worn any of them. One I wore the other day, and I have not worn any other sarees. So that is a problem. So she said, why do you want to get it stitched now? We wear these sarees and get used to in this, and then probably even you can buy another set of sari of this color, and don't go for a blouse now. I said, yeah, oh, that's fine. Anyway, it takes a long time for me to wear sari. It's not like you tell me we have to go somewhere in an hour. Sari is the last thing that I'm going to opt for. In an hour, you want me to wear sari? No way. And you tell me we have to go here and there in the bus, and a lot of distance to walk. Sari is the last thing I will ever wear. Even in those days when I used to wear sari, I always said that it makes me like a queen when I wear a sari. There are so many things that I will not do wearing a sari. So when it is about comfort, I would like to wear anything else other than sari. So to wear a sari, it takes for me about 15 to 20 minutes actually, but that is only if I'm not in a hurry. If you tell me, as I said, that there is this so much of time and you have to get dressed in that time, I will never be able to wear a sari. So that's how it is. So when I wear the other saris, I'll be wearing it these days because I have to practice wearing sari, I told you. So when I wear it, definitely I'm going to show up on the thoughts video and share it. Okay. So for today, that's it. And remember the 3 things that keeps me motivated. In case the same things keeps you motivated, go for it. Okay. Creativity, momentum, active, mentally, physically. Be aware of what you invest your time in. Okay. These 3 things are going to help you stay motivated. And know your level, which level you are. And always remember, we don't want to go down a level, we want to go upwards. Okay, so if you are in level 2, you want to go to level 3. So try for that. That's the aim of the life. As Mind Valley always say, it is to evolve. We want to evolve, right? We don't want to shrink. It's not the age for you to shrink. In fact, now there is no age. Nobody wants to shrink in any age for that matter. It's not like the olden days when it was about age. You know, people are like, oh, now you have retired, you are going to shrink, that's all. But gone are those days. Now it's not, it doesn't apply at all. Now it is not about age. Now it's about as long as you are alive, you want to evolve. When you stop evolving, when you stop learning, when you stop becoming aware of what you are, you are slowly and gradually dying. So we don't want to die, we want to live, we want to evolve, no matter how old we are. Don't you think so? So for that, you need these 3 things. You have to be aware of what keeps you motivated. That's all. I'll be back tomorrow. Okay.